Crypto isn't about getting rich, it's about freedom. Crypto was never meant to make you rich, it was meant to make you free. And that's exactly why most people misunderstand it. They see chat, they see green candles, they see red candles. They see people on Twitter claiming they turn $100 into thousands and whatever. They see the hype, they see the noise, they see the chaos, but they miss the revolution hiding beneath it all. Let me ask you something. Do you really own your money? Think about it carefully. Every cedi, every dollar, every naira you think belong to you is actually controlled by someone else. Your bank, your mobile money provider, your government, your payment processor. They decide when you can withdraw. They decide how much you can withdraw. They decide what fees they take. They decide when to freeze your account. They decide when to investigate your own money, your so-called own money. And the scary part, you agree to all of this. Somewhere in 41 pages terms and conditions document you never read. You gave them the permission to control your financial life. This isn't conspiracy theory. This is the reality. And crypto exists because the world finally understood this truth. A system that controls your money controls your future. Your money is programmable, but you are not a programmer. Let's talk about PayPal for a second. In October 2022, PayPal updated their acceptable use policies. Buried in the fine print was a clause that said they could fine you up to $2,500 for promoting misinformation. Not illegal activity, not fraud, not money laundering, which means say something they don't like and they could reach into your account and take $2,500 just like that. Your money, their judgment, their enforcement. The backlash was immediate. People were furious. PayPal quickly walked in back and called it a mistake. They said it was never supposed to be published. But here's the sure thing. Whether it was a mistake or not, it doesn't matter. The message was already clear. Your money is programmable, but you are not a programmer. That was very clear. If a company can even propose such a policy, what is stopping them from implementing something similar in the future? It's a question. What is stopping your bank? What is stopping any financial institution? This is the world we live in. This is the world we live in. Now, let me take you back in time. You know that before Elon Musk became the Tesla guy, before he became the richest man in the world, he co-founded a company called X.com in 1999. His vision was simple: build a financial system where people control their own money. No banks as middlemen, no unnecessary fees, no arbitrary restrictions. X.com merged with another company called Confinity, which owned a payment system called PayPal. Elon Musk became the CEO, but within a year he was pushed out. The board didn't agree with his vision. The company eventually became PayPal, as we all know today. A centralized payment platform that can freeze your account, reverse transactions, and set policies that control user behavior. 22 years later, Elon Musk bought Twitter, and what did he rename it? X. He is still chasing the same mission: money without middlemen, financial freedom encoded in technology. This isn't about Elon Musk, it's about a pattern. Every time someone tries to build a truly free financial system, the centralized power is pushed back. But crypto is different. Crypto can't be bought out. Crypto can't be shut down. Crypto can't be controlled by a board of directors. Why? Because crypto is decentralized. One day I'll talk about decentralized and centralized. Now, let's bring it home. Africa. Kenya, Nigeria, Ghana, In Ghana, for example, everyone knows the pain of mobile money being down. You need to send money urgently, maybe it's school fees, maybe it's rent, maybe it's medical emergency. You open your Momo app and the system says it's down. Try again later, network error, service temporarily unavailable, so on and so on. Add the list, it goes on. Your money is sitting in your account, but you can't access it. You can't use it. You can't even send because the system holds your money, decide at that moment what it wants to do. And there's nothing you can do about it. This isn't Ghanaian problem. This is a global problem with a local face. In Nigeria, the government tried to force citizens to adopt e-Naira, which is Nigeria Central Bank digital currency. They did this by limiting cash withdrawals. Sadly, you couldn't withdraw more than 20,000 naira per day from ATMs. The goal was clear: force people into digital naira, a currency government could track, control, and program. But Nigerians resisted. They rejected it. They found alternatives because they understood exactly what was happening. A CBDC is not crypto. A CBDC is surveillance money. It is money that comes with an off switch, money that can be programmed to expire, money that can be restricted based on what you buy or where you spend it. Crypto offers the opposite: money that is yours, money that works when the banks close, money that moves when the mobile networks crashes, money that obeys you, not institutions. Talk about inflation. Every year, your money loses value, not because of bad luck, not because of destiny, because government prints more money without restraint. In Ghana, inflation hit over 55% in 2022. That means if you had 1,000 cedis saved, by the end of the year, it could only buy what 500 cedis could buy before. Your money didn't disappear, but its value was cut in half. That's not economics. That's the theft by policy. And it happens everywhere, not only in Ghana, across. I can give you an example. The US dollar has lost 97% of its purchasing power since 1913. That's what my research tells me. The Nigerian naira has collapsed multiple times. The Zimbabwe dollar, another one. This is the hidden tax nobody talks about, which we pay. Bitcoin, on the other hand, has a fixed supply, 21 million coins. That's it to ever be created. That's it. No government can print more. No central bank can inflate it. And that's why people call it digital gold, because it's scarce. And scarcity creates value. Here is another truth most people ignore. If you use Facebook, Google, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, so on and on, you are not the customer. You are the product. This platform don't charge you money. They charge you attention. And they sell that attention to advertisers. But do you know what? It goes deeper than that. Walmart knows what you buy. Jumia knows what you buy. Amazon knows what you buy. They know when you buy it. They know what you are going to buy next, or you are likely going to buy next. Amazon knows what you search for, what you add to the cart, and what you abandon. Google knows what questions you ask, what sentence you search for, and what you are worried about. This information is more valuable than the items you bought, because data is the new oil. So if you've been wondering how or why use those social media for free, this is why. Just like oil, it's been extracted, refined, and sold without you getting a cent. Crypto offers an alternative. You know, I know most of you have heard of Web3. Web3 technologies, you can own your data. You can control who sees it. You can even monetize it if you choose to. That's why crypto isn't just about money. It is about ownership. It is about ownership of your data. It is about ownership of your identity. It's about ownership of your digital life. Let me be clear. Crypto is not a get rich quick scheme. No. Crypto is a lifeline. If your bank fails, crypto still works. If your currency collapses, crypto still holds value. If your government prints money recklessly, Bitcoin stays fixed at 21 million. It won't increase, it won't decrease. If mobile money crashes, crypto remains online. If the world closes, crypto gives you sovereignty. Look at what happened in Ukraine when banks shut down. ATMs ran out of cash. People couldn't access their money. But crypto kept moving. People donated millions in Bitcoin and Ethereum to support Ukraine. The money moved across border instantly. No banks required, no government approval needed. Look at what is happening in countries with authoritarian regimes. In places where the government monitors every transaction, where speaking out can get your bank account frozen, crypto gives people a way to transact privately, to save, to receive donations, to preserve wealth. This is why government fear it. This is why banks lobby against it. Because crypto doesn't need them. And anything that doesn't need the system threatens the system. Yes. So here's what I want you to do for me. Start small. You don't need to invest thousands. Buy a small amount every week, every month, whatever you can. $10, 100 Ghana cedis, 1,000 naira, whatever that you can buy. $50, whatever you can buy. This is called dollar cost averaging. It removes the stress of trying to time the market. Second, create a self-custody wallet, not an exchange account, no. A real wallet where you hold the keys. Something like Trust Wallet, MetaMask, Exodus, the list are many. Learn how to send and receive crypto safely. Don't be greedy. Avoid gambling. Don't listen to influencers promising 10x returns. Focus on learning. Focus on learning. Again, learn real use cases. Solana, for example, for fast payment, stablecoins like USDC or USDC, remittance and savings. Smart contracts for decentralized agreement, tokenization for real world assets. Understand that this is a long game. Crypto is volatile. Price will go up and down, but the technology isn't going anywhere. The question is, will you be positioning when the world fully adopts? Most people want to make money. Few wants to understand money. Be in the second category. Because when you understand money, you understand power. You understand freedom. You understand control. This is Spartans in Athens. This is where we turn knowledge into sovereignty. Where we prepare Africa for the next global shift. Where we train the mind, because the mind is the first weapon. Crypto isn't about getting rich. Crypto is about taking back control of your financial future. If you are ready to stop being a passenger in your own financial life, if you are ready to learn, adapt, and to take ownership, then welcome to Spartans in Athens. Let's build the future together.